Welcome to this edition of weVision. Today I have one of my favorite guests that I've had for many years coming back, and it's Mark Bohr. And we're going to be talking about the long-awaited 14 nanometer because he always comes with a pretty regular pace, and so now it's time for 14 nanometer to make it. So welcome to the program, Mark.
Thank you, Dan. Glad to be here.
So 14 nanometer, was it any harder?
Well, Dan, you know, they seem to get a little bit harder every time around, and this one was no exception. It was harder, but, you know, we have finally succeeded. Have the yields up into a healthy range, have a product, Broadwell, that's now qualified, so we're in volume production.
Yeah, and I've heard that there's going to be stuff by Christmas, so that'll be really cool. So what's different about the 14 nanometer, and I know you have what some people would call a true 14 nanometer. So what's the difference between a true 14 nanometer and you know, as you see it, versus your 22 nanometer?
Well, in a nutshell, we continue to scale dimensions, you know, fin pitch, gate pitch, metal pitch on this technology to achieve dimensions that are about twice as dense as our previous 22 nanometer technology. So this is a real generation in terms of delivering real density improvement. So for example, you know, fin pitch was scaled from 60 nanometers on 22 nanometers to 42 nanometers. Gate pitch scaled from 90 to 70. And metal pitch, minimum metal pitch, was scaled from 80 to 52 nanometers.
One of the interesting things I noticed about the transistor was that the fins are taller, which had to have been more difficult.
Well, that's part of the feature of this second generation of Tri-Gate technology. Compared to our first generation, the 22 nanometer generation, the fins are more closely together, you know, 42 nanometer pitch. The fins are taller, the fins are skinnier, and because we get more drive current per fin, we're able to depopulate or remove some of the fins to get even more area scaling and capacitance scaling.
So what does it do for density? Are you staying on a Moore's law clock of being able to double your density?
Yes, we are. Again, with these aggressive pitch scaling numbers, we are achieving close to a 0.5x logic area scaling on our 14 nanometer technology compared to our own previous 22 nanometer technology.
Which is really incredibly impressive.
Well, it's impressive, and it was quite a challenge, but we believe this is a true 14 nanometer technology.